Okay, so I wanted to create a video here that explained something that is, I believe, since spring of 23 when I made my first set of videos in this playlist. I think this has changed inside of CubeIDE, at least to my recollection, it has. Anyway, well, so one of the problems that a group, when they were trying to work through this in the lab, they were trying to work through in the labs. I'm teaching this at Indiana University, and this is in my embedded systems class. And as they went through it, they were saying, hey, we're having a hard time downloading. So when I create the project, I'm here, and I've got this project for the, we use the L432 the L432 Nucleo board. That's what we use here in class. Well, they get to this point, and it won't let them, it will tell them that it won't create the project because it can't download the libraries. Well, the issue is that you have to actually log into ST's site. I think ST's stuff is really nice. It's helpful, but they really want you to, every time you download, they want you to be logged in. Well, what they did, instead of having you download this manually, they're going to make you log in inside of CubeIDE, and that kind of just handles it. So, so once you do it, once you create an account, then every time that CubeIDE needs to pull, say, a new, let's say you're trying to experiment with a new processor family or something, and it needs to go and grab a whole new set of libraries, right? So all of these libraries are based on processor family, and so if you're using the L4 series family, well, it's got to go and get this entire package that not only has the base sort of driver code that we use, right? It has that, but it also has things like examples, and if you're using some of the RF chips, the LoRa series or the WB, so that would be the WL series. It'll have firmware for the Cortex M0. These are multi-chip modules. It'll have the firmware for the Cortex M0 that then aligns with the API of the stuff that's running on the M4 application processor. And this is true for the WB series, which is the Bluetooth and also Zigbee side of things. So those sorts of families that are multi-chip modules where there's it's a little more complex programming environment. You have to have that additional firmware to run on the M0, and it's got to align with what's on the running on the application side, because there's an API, there's a handoff between those two as you're trying to talk to them. So you've got to have that right. Well, anyway, so what you've got to do, I'm going to go over here to my desktop again. If you go up here to MyST and you log in. Let me bring this over here. You get this sort of user authentication dialog. And so I'm not going to show you my information here, my login information, but because it is going out to YouTube. But what I will say is, if you don't have an account, go and create one. They give, they don't stop you from creating an account no matter what you want to do. And once you're logged in, then all the sort of download permissions that you need will be sorted out. And you won't have to wonder why will it not pull in the code that it needs to for the libraries for the processor family that I'm using. That's why, because you're trying to go out and it's not able to authenticate you, at ST. ST is, I think, they're providing the software for free, and so they are, I'm sure, collecting information to mine things about you as a customer, kind of, put you in there as an entity that is, building things and trying to estimate kind of what sorts of things you're doing, and of course trying to find business opportunities, I'm sure. And so that's the name of the game for them, is to sell processors, right? So, or sell microcontrollers, which is great. I want to keep them going because I really enjoy using their stuff. So, all right, so that's it for this video. Again, I just wanted a quick video to say, hey, use that MyST thing up there. Go ahead and log in. It'll let you download things without having any slowdown in your process. All right, okay.